and welcome to day 3 of the 28-day LiveFitNow workout challenge. I hope you're feeling good today after the first 2 workouts. This one I'm hoping you're going to all really enjoy. It's a nice gentle one and one that we will probably be needing if you're feeling a little bit stiff after the last 2 days, but also if you are sat at a desk or you are sat in a chair for large parts of the day, there is every chance you're feeling a little bit stiff, and today's workout has been designed to be done in a chair. So wherever you are, you might do it on a sofa, your work chair, whatever you've got around you, a dining room chair. If that is where you're spending your time, these exercises, these stretches that we're going to go through today are going to be something that you can do anytime throughout the day. So you might find that you can incorporate these ones in. I hope you find it useful and I hope you find this one relaxing. So we're just going to start by finding a comfortable seat. You might want to come a little bit further forward to really allow yourself to sit up nice and tall. So you can have your feet flat on the floor. Of course, it depends if the chair is the right height for you. You might want to pop something under your feet if it's not quite right. And we're going to draw up through the spine, sitting as tall as we can. And we're going to start taking some nice, slow, deep breaths together, breathing in and out. Inhale. And exhale. We're just try and keep in that nice gentle breathing pattern. We're going to use our breath to help us into these positions today. And we're going to start by moving through cat-cow to get the spine moving. So we're going to round through the back and tuck the chin as we inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to round, arch through the back. So we're going to go round and then open up and arch. Tucking the chin and then sending the heart space forward. So using your inhale and your exhale just to move, and you'll feel that your spine curves and extends. We're not forcing it any further than it wants to go. That's it, one more time. Sitting upright again. We're going to start loosening up through the shoulders. So we're just going to start by tucking the chin and looking down to the floor. Now all of these moves, if you choose, you can just gently close the eyes or perhaps just send your eye gaze towards the floor. Hopefully you can feel that through the back of your neck. Your shoulders drawn down. Taking nice, deep, deliberate breath, the inhale and the exhale. Inhale and gently go all the way until you are either looking up at the ceiling or imagining that you are through your eyelids. Again, you don't want to force it any further than it wants to go. Just going to feel a nice extension through the neck. Just gently hold it there. Inhale, come back to looking forward. We're now going to take our ear down to our shoulder. So we're going to drop our left ear down towards our left shoulder, making sure we're keeping our right shoulder drawn down and feeling that wonderful extension through the side of the neck. No, don't worry if you're not going too far. It's very normal to be very tight in these areas. Just giving ourselves a few seconds in each of these positions just to start allowing these muscles to release. Just allow the tension to flow from the body. Inhaling together, we're going to take it all the way over. So our right ear heads down towards our right shoulder, keeping our left shoulder drawn down. So taking some nice deep breaths. Find some ease in this position. Inhale, coming back to the top. Well done. And now we're going to take a look over our shoulder. So we're going to inhale, turn our head to look over our left shoulder, keep our right shoulder drawn back. exhale. And with every exhale, just trying to release some tension from the body, allowing ourselves to lengthen and reach the stretch even deeper. Inhale, and we're going to take it all the way over to look over our right shoulder, keep our left shoulder drawn down. And inhale, coming back to the front. Just one more for the shoulders. We're going to do some nice big shoulder rolls. So we're going to draw our shoulders up towards our ears, squeezing our shoulder blades together, drawing them back. Coming back to the front, so really try to draw as big circles as you can with those shoulders. That's it, squeezing up and then squeezing back. One more, and then we're going to take it into the reverse. So we're going to come up and then forward, or the other way if you've already gone. That's it, real nice big circles. Fantastic, nice rolling of the shoulders. One more. And then we're just going to allow ourselves to draw back into that seated position that we started. Now we're just going to start bringing our legs into it a little bit more. So you might need to shift a little bit further forward if you need to. And we're just going to take our left foot off the ground and we're going to start bringing our left knee up. Just hugging that knee in towards you. That's it. And just bring it up as high as you can. If you can't get it up here, that's absolutely fine. You can just hold it there. A little bit of support. That's it. Just starting to feel your legs moving and the hip. That's it. And then gently release, placing the left foot back on the floor. Now we're going to switch sides, bringing that right foot off, squeezing our right knee in towards us, just as high as feels good for you. Taking some nice deep breaths. One more breath. And gently release on the exhale. I'm just going to open up through the groin a little bit. So we're just going to take our legs each way as far as feels comfortable. So we're just trying to create a little bit of space in the groin to open up through the hips, still feeling the lift through the spine. Imagine you've got a piece of string just gently pulling you up through the top of your head. Taking deep breaths in and out. On the next inhale, I'd like you to reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, gently fold down towards the floor. You may find that you can touch the floor. You may find that you can just get halfway. Inhale, coming up to the top. Reaching, feeling lift through the upper body. And exhale, gently taking it back down to the floor. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, gently rolling down to the floor. Fantastic. And then we're going to come back into a seated position, bringing the feet a little bit closer together again, level with the hips. That's it. Now we're going to reach our hands up with our legs here. Inhale, reach through the fingertips for the lengthening of the spine, reaching all the way through your upper body to your fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And on the next exhale, we're going to gently fold once more. Letting the head and hands hang heavy, either reaching the floor or just as far as your body can go. Inhale, coming back into a seated position. Well done. We're going to take a a nice rotation now. We're just going to start waking up our obliques and getting a nice spinal twist. So we're going to turn our bodies towards the left side. Inhale. That's it. And we're just going to hold it here. And with any sort of twist, don't force it any further than it wants to go. You should feel the engagement, but not, you don't want to go real far around. You just want to gently turn. That's it. Feel the lift through your body still as you rotate. And now gently unravel. We're going to take it all the way around to the right side. Gently rotating, feeling that twist through the torso. You might notice that it's easier to go further on one side compared to the other. That's not a problem, very normal. And then just gently unravel. So we're just going to do some with a little bit more movement now. So inhale and rotate. And then all the way to the right side. And back to the left. And to the right. One more time. And to the right. Fantastic. Coming back to the front, into that first neutral position. Okay, so now we're going to take a little bit more of a rotation through the body. Now we've warmed up, we're going to do an extended side angle. So we're going to try and take our hand down to the floor and reach up to the ceiling with the opposite side. So we're going to take our right hand to the outside of our left foot, and we're going to take our left hand up into the air. So coming down and reaching up, opening up through the heart space. That's it, feeling that twist through the torso. Reaching through the fingertips, sending the gaze to the fingertips. And then coming back to the top, we switch over. Now the left hand goes to the floor, right hand up to the ceiling. That's it, feeling that wonderful opening through the torso. And back down, well done. Now we're going to open up through the hips and through the glutes. So we're going to bring the left ankle across the right thigh, the right quad. Now this might be enough for you, and if this is enough, just keep it here. If you need a little bit more of a deep stretch, we're just going to hinge at the hips. So hinging at the hips, we're just going to gently fold forward but keep the spine in neutral. So we don't want that to happen. We want to keep that squeeze there, and we just hinge at the hips. So if you do put your fingers in the creases, you'll find that your fingers get squished between your upper and lower body. That's what we're after for that hinge. Okay, so just holding it there, feeling that opening up through the hip on the left side, taking some nice deep breaths. One more breath. And then gently come up if you're folded and release. We're going to do the exact same on the right side. So we're going to bring our right ankle across our left quad. If that's enough, you hold it here. This is a wonderful opening in itself. If you need a little bit more, we're just going to hinge. So we hinge at the hips, gently fold. That's it, just getting that lovely fold and opening up of the hip, this time on the right side. Focus on taking some nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. That's it. Wonderful. And we're going to gently unravel, coming up if you folded, gently releasing that leg. Now we're going to do some folds and reach to finish off, just to really give our lower back a little bit extra release. Now I want you to take your choice. You might find that you get a better fold if you take your legs a little bit further apart, or you can keep them together where all your joints are in line. It's completely up to you. So we're going to take a nice big breath, and as you breathe out, gently fold down, let the head hang heavy, reaching down towards the floor. Your hands may reach the floor, they may not, it does not matter. But hopefully you can feel some release through the posterior chain, through the back, perhaps through your neck, the lower back. And just take some nice deep breaths. On the next inhale, we're coming all the way up to the top into full reach to the ceiling. Really feeling that length through the body. Now you can stay with me seated the whole time, but I will give you one option. If you want to just finish off, come up onto your feet off the chair. We can do the exact same thing. Forward fold, letting the head hang heavy, just reaching down towards the floor. And then as you inhale, reach up into full body stretch. If you just want to add a little bit more and get a little bit more through the back of the legs, absolutely do that right now. Get up onto your feet. Okay, we're going to come back down again. Breathing in, letting the head hang heavy, releasing that tension from the body. Inhale until we come all the way to the top, reaching through the fingertips. And we're going to take a couple of more rounds of breath here. Breathing in and out, and in and out. Gently bringing your hands back to your side and sitting tall and upright, hopefully feeling a little bit longer and more stretched out than when you started. That is our first stretch yoga based workout. There will be several others throughout the month, all with a different angle and a different take to give you some different ideas of things that you can try at home. But I hope you'll be able to take some of these into your daily routine. Thank you for joining me today, and I'm looking forward to our lower strength session tomorrow.